To our playwrights who are on the front row who are graduating tonight. Before I turn it over to Katie Haroff, who's our lead teacher and sort of artist putting this all together, I wanted to thank Sandy Spackman. Sandy, where are you? I just saw you 2 seconds ago. Sandy's been crucial to help us putting this all together. And the other thing I want to say is on every opening night here at the Old Globe, I make sure I go around to every artist and say thank you. It's really important to us to sort of acknowledge the playwright because it's challenging and it's exciting to sort of put your words out in front of an audience. And I just wanted to say thank you for trusting us with your amazing stories that you're about to hear. So thank you and congratulations.
Our Cece, 34-year-old married woman, successful, energetic, ambitious yet unorganized. Chris, 30-year-old younger brother, soldier, married, blunt, organized, and shaped by the military. Thinks he's never wrong. Dad, father of Cece and Chris, playful old man. Setting, Cece's kitchen, evening, dinner time. At Rise, Cece has just arrived home from work. Her brother Chris has been babysitting while Cece and her husband are at work for the day. Chris seated at a dinner table and Cece stirring food in the pot. She's cooking. Phone rings. Ring, ring. Chris, can you get that, please?
Hello? Dad, you're outside. Okay, I'm coming. Dad's here. Cece, I'll go get him.
Okay, be careful. Chris exits and returns with Dad.
Hey, kids. Thanks, Chris. Want $5 for that?
He pulls out money from his pocket and hands it to Chris.
Hey, yeah, right.
Pulls back.
You make more money than I do now, you little fart.
Yeah. Well, now we're the ones giving you money now, Dad.
Hey, Dad. How are you? Things good? Going okay at home?
Oh, great. Your uncle just became incontinent, so that's a lot of fun for the family. He feels like a baby again. He has his wife changing his diapers. I'm telling you, kids, you need to appreciate your youth. Other than that, I've just been fishing with my putties. I can't cast a far line anymore with my rusty shoulder, but that's okay. I still caught a 7-pound fish.
The good old fishing days.
Boy, what you talking about? All you ever caught were the little fish.
The smaller the tastier, right?
Aha, your mama always used to say that.
Cece serves dinner at the table.
Mama always did say that. Well, dinner's ready. I hope it's okay. So, what do you guys think of the food?
Good. It's good.
It's good, but your mom always made the best authentic Lao food. Where's your husband, by the way?
He's working until 8 tonight. The hospital just got 3 new admits, so he's been pretty busy. But he'll be home soon.
That's what I like. A hard-working man. You did well, Cece. What about you, boy? How's your wife?
Oh, I'm good. I'm being deployed again in a few weeks to Arizona. I'm always hard on her, but she has our baby, and she's used to me being away. It's for the family.
I'm proud of you, boy. I always thought you'd get lost in the world and turn into some jungle creature. You were such a lazy kid. But your woman has you grounded.
Yeah, I'm just glad she's there for our baby. It's good for her to have her mom around. How are you, by the way, Dad? Without Mom, I mean.
Chris, we don't have to talk about it right now. It's okay, Dad. We understand if you don't want to talk about it. I don't really want to talk about it either.
Kids, things like this happen when you get older. You just have to stay positive, like me. But I do miss your mom. She's the reason why I am the man I am today.
Yeah, I miss Mom a lot.
I wish she was here.
She stayed with us for as long as she could. She was my superwoman, the only thing keeping me in place. I put her through a lot, but she stayed with me for as long as she did. She loved you kids, you know? She loved all of us.
Yeah, Mama was Superwoman. She was so ambitious.
You have your mama's ambition, Cece, except your ambition is on steroids. All of the things that I've seen you take on would have made me crazy, but you did it. Just like your mom did.
Thanks, Dad, but I'm not even halfway there yet. I want to do so much more.
I wish Mom could have seen my little girl learn how to walk.
At least she was there when your baby was born. Little Dee has never even met her grandma.
You know, your mom used to always talk about how proud she was of you guys. Your little sister is off at an Ivy League college, and you kids are well off. Don't discredit your mama just because she wasn't able to be here with us today. She still loves her kids. But if she saw you now, boy, she'd probably faint from your smell and think the doctor's made a mistake in the delivery room.
Ha ha ha. Old man got jokes. Gosh, Dad, still picking on me after 30 years, huh?
Until I go to the grave, son.
You two are never gonna change, are you? And Dad, I didn't mean to discredit her. I guess it's just, you know, Mom never even fought it. You know, she didn't hold on for us. She just kind of gave up.
Cece, how could you say that? You know your mother was fighting for her life. She fought until there was nothing left in her. And you kids were off on your own. She felt like you were leaving her behind. Don't ever blame your mom for anything.
But Mom stopped taking her medications. And she stopped going to the doctor. Didn't she want to get better?
It's not that she didn't want to, she couldn't. Nothing was working. Don't you get it?
What are you talking about, Dad? Nothing was working?
I thought we talked about this before.
About what?
The medications weren't working and the treatments weren't doing anything. She was a chronic carrier of the virus. Don't you kids know, Cece? Aren't you a nurse? There is no cure for hepatitis B, and it was progressing to liver cancer.
I didn't know. Why didn't you tell me, Cece?
I didn't know either.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised you kids moved away and never talked to us again. It was just me, your mom, and your little sister. You guys did your own thing. I swear, I only saw you two and my grandkids on birthdays and holidays.
I just thought that she gave up on us. I thought she just wanted to live her life and never see us again. I can't believe it. I feel so horrible.
What could we have done? If we didn't move forward, we would have gotten behind. Think about it. We wouldn't have our lives right now the way they were if we didn't follow that protocol. We didn't do anything wrong. We just failed to do anything in the first place.
It's too late for anything to be done for your mother. Just know that it doesn't hurt to slow down and enjoy being with family. You might hate her for stopping her medications, for stopping her treatments, but I kept supporting her until it was time for her to leave. It's what made her happy. And even though it was hard for me to let her go, I knew that I would see her again.
End of scene. Scene 2. Setting, noon. Cemetery where Cece and Chris's mother is laid to rest. Sunny yet breezy day in the spring. At Rise, it is Cece and Chris's mother's birthday. After years of working up the courage, they finally come by to visit her. The two are walking side by side through the aisles, Chris's hands held behind his back, Cece holding flowers.
It's so nice out. I wish we could have brought the family. You think Dad's okay with the babies at home?
I don't know. We'll have to see when we get back. My little girl doesn't like old people for some reason. Maybe it's the wrinkles.
Hey. That means she won't like us when we get old too. Especially her auntie over here. I'm popping wrinkles in places I didn't even know existed.
Okay, Zizi, I don't need to know that. Maybe we didn't like old people too, since Dad says we left him and Mom when they got older.
I think we got so distracted with our own lives.
Oh, well, here we are now. We can't change it.
Yeah. And it's Mama's birthday today. I can't believe we're finally going to go visit her again.
There she is.
Chris and Cece arrive at their mother's tombstone.
I can't believe she's gone. She's not here with us anymore, Chris.
I miss her so much. I wish she held on just a little bit longer. I feel like part of my life is gone. Even though I never really thought about it, or I felt it. That absence. I remember when I was a little kid, I would wait for Mom to come home from work. She always came home to us with hugs and kisses. She always had love.
She loved us even when we were at our worst. Thanks to Mama, I am the woman that I am today. She held me back together when I fell into depression. She accepted me no matter who I was. She loved me, her eldest daughter, and then I left her.
We both left her.
Chris, what happened to us? How did we fall so far from our parents? How did we not even know that her illness was that bad? What the hell is wrong with us?
I think we grew up too fast. And then you moved out, and then Mom and Dad were left behind. I hate it. I hate that I got too far, and now we can't do anything about it.
I'm not gonna lie, I missed her a lot after we moved out. But I was mad at her because she stopped taking her medications. I thought she was giving up. And she wasn't taking my advice about eating healthy and exercising and striving for a longer life. But now that I know, I feel so helpless. My heart hurts and I miss her more than anything. I can't believe she's right here in front of us and we can't hug her or hold her, kiss her, tell her how much we love her. If only I could see her one last time.
Both Cece and Chris fall to their knees and weep before their mother's grave. End of scene. Scene 3. Characters are Cece, 22 years old, young woman, college student. Chris, 18 years old. Callie, 6-year-old sister, youngest and most spoiled, acts like a little princess. Mom, 40-year-old, young and successful woman, very lively and funny, mother of 3. And Dad, 43 years old, lazy but loving, buddy and citizen. Setting, living room, Saturday evening, summertime. At Rise, Cece is asleep on the couch after a long day of summer classes. Chris is on the other couch watching TV with Dad. Mom is serving snacks on the living room coffee table, and Callie is coloring a book on it. Dad and Chris are watching sports. They begin to holler as their team scores a point.
All right! Oh.
Yeah, get him!
Mom!
I'm right here. What the heck? What is the matter, Cece?
Look at her. She's crazy. Look at her face. So ugly.
What's wrong, Cece? Mommy is right there. You are so silly and crazy.
You're not my daughter.
Mom! Oh my gosh! I can't believe it. I had the worst dream.
You've never hugged me before, Cece. It's not normal. You and your crazy dreams. Are you on your period?
No, Mom, I dreamt that you were gone, and that Dad was alone and old, and that Chris and I were so blind and stubborn, and that you, oh my God, you.
What about me? Oh my gosh. Cece is so funny.
Hey, I want to know. You are crazy, you know, so I want to know what happened in the dream. Was I tall, dark, and handsome?
Not handsome, a skinny little monkey. I was probably still old and sexy in that dream, huh?
You guys, really, it was horrible.
So tell me, what happened, my psycho daughter?
Well, I was 34 and married with a daughter. Chris was a 30-year-old soldier with a wife and daughter too. And Dad was old and lonely. But most of all, you were gone.
Where did I go? Shopping?
No. You were gone, like dead.
How did I die?
In my dream, we had all gotten older, grew apart, and we were all living our own lives. You had severe hepatitis, and you weren't doing anything about it. The medications that you were using became resistant, stopped working, and then you passed away from liver cancer. And Chris and I didn't know anything about your illness, and instead we thought you gave up on us, and when we realized it, it was too late.
Oh. I have stopped taking my medications.
What?
Why didn't you tell us?
I just thought that it would be better if you focused on school and your future. And I can live my life to the fullest without having you kids worry about me. It'll be fine.
No, you won't.
But Mama, if you want to live your life to the fullest, why did you stop your meds, and why aren't you being more healthy?
The drugs aren't effective anymore, kids. It slows down the virus, but it doesn't stop it. There isn't a cure.
Don't you want to live for a long time? To see our kids too?
Yes, I do.
Then you should take better care of yourself. We love you too much to let you go like that.
I know.
I love you too, Mommy!
I know, kids.
I love you too, honey. I'm still your big baby, right?
I don't know about that.
Well, I just want to let you know that whatever you do, I just want you to be happy. And I'm sure everyone else feels the same way.
Yeah, Mom.
Mm-hmm. Mommy is gonna live forever and ever.
We will always support and be here for you, but we also want you to do the same for us when we become successful and have our own children and get older. I can't imagine a future without you, Mom.
I know, kids. Let's go to dinner, everyone. Honey, can you get the car ready?
Yep. Let's go, kids.
Dad grabs the keys and exits the stage to the front door. Chris takes Callie's hand and follows. Cece and Mom are left in the room alone.
I love you, Mama.
I love you too, Cece.
Cece hugs Mom. The two then grab their bags and head out the door together. End of play.